Hey there, we're going to talk about the properties of parallel lines today. This is a traditional geometry topic. Before we get into the idea of parallel lines, we first must learn or identify these five types or five pairs of special angles when two lines are crossed by a transversal. A transversal is a line that intersects two coplanar lines at two distinct points. Here we have line L and line M. And the transversal is line T. Now, to identify these, you really just need to break down the names of these special pairs of angles. Alternate interior angles being on the inside or the interior of the two lines that are being transversed, and alternate meaning they're going to change sides. So angle 3 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles. Angle 4 and angle 5 would be alternate interior angles. So in this diagram, 3 and 6, and angles 4 and 5 are alternate interior angles. Same side interior angles, well, again we're dealing with interior on the inside of the two lines that are being transversed, and now we're talking about angles that are on the same side, so this should be pretty obvious. Angle 3 and angle 5 are same side interiors. Angle 4 and angle 6 are same side interiors, so 3 and 5 and 4 and 6. Alternate exterior angles, instead of being on the inside, they're going to be on the exterior or on the outside of the lines. They will alternate sides. So in this diagram, angle 1 and angle 8, also angle 2 and angle 7. Same side exterior angles, just like same side interior angles, but they're going to be on the outside. So angle 1 and angle 7. And angle 2 and angle 8. Of the five special pairs of angles we're going to identify today, only corresponding angles have one on the interior and one angle on the exterior. To look at this here, angle 1 and angle 5 correspond to one another. Angles 2 and 6. Angles 3 and 7. And finally, angles 4 and 8. And you also notice that there are four pair of corresponding angles, whereas the other types of special angles, when two lines are crossed by a transversal, there are only two pairs. Here we have the first property of parallel lines. We have the postulate, the corresponding angles postulate. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then the corresponding angles are congruent. Here we have the corresponding angles postulate. It states if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then the corresponding angles are congruent. For the given diagram, angle 1 and angle 2 are the corresponding angles, therefore they are congruent. Here we have the alternate interior angles theorem. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then the alternate interior angles are congruent. For the given diagram, angle 1 and angle 3 are alternate interior angles, therefore they are congruent. And if we're talking about the same side interior angle theorem, if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then same side interior angles are supplementary. So the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 is equal to 180. And again, that refers to this diagram right here. The alternate exterior angles theorem states that If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then the alternate interior or exterior angles are congruent. That would be, in this case, angle 1 and angle 3. Therefore, angle 1 is congruent to angle 3. The same side exterior angles theorem. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then the same side exterior angles are supplementary. So from the diagram, the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. This example 1 says to use the diagram, identify which angle forms a pair of same side interior angles with angle 1. So angle 1 and angle 8 are same side interior angles. That would be same side interior angles. It also asks us to identify which angle forms a pair of corresponding angles with angle 1. Remember, corresponding angles are on the same side as the transversal. One's interior, which is angle 1, and one is exterior, so in this case angle 5. So we would say that angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding angles.